Will government action against climate change result in less food?
As people come together to drive our next steps on climate action.
In the Netherlands, we are facing a biodiversity crisis.
Canada and the Netherlands want to reduce emissions from synthetic fertilizers. The aim is to reduce harmful climate change causing pollution. However, critics say the move will reduce farmers' yields. The argument is that less fertilizer equals less food. And this is all during a global food security crisis. Did I mention we're also facing fertilizer shortages and food shortages due to Russia's war in Ukraine? Perfect timing.
We face a real risk of multiple famines this year. And next year could be even worse.
In the case of the Netherlands, the government is forcing farmers to reduce fertilizer emissions by 50% by 2030. That could mean roughly 30% of livestock numbers could be reduced, closing up to 3,000 farms. The government has budgeted billions to buy the land from the non-compliant farmers. Smells a bit like expropriation.
Farmers are getting angry. They're not listened by the government. Every solution we came on with, they don't take it. And what we see right now, when we have to reduce our national herd, when we have to reduce our herds by ourselves, farms will break down. On this moment, when the plan of the government is coming through, probably 30, 40, 50% of the farmers have to fear for the future. That's why we're on the street. That's why we're protesting. That's why the protests are going harder.
Canada is looking at a similar policy. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is calling it a 30% fertilizer reduction target. Of course, many agronomists and of course Fertilizer Canada says farmers are already working to reduce the use of fertilizer. Speaking of potentially reducing the use of fertilizer, it's hard to forget about Sri Lanka. In case you didn't know.
On May 6 last year, they were forced to go organic overnight, and their production has plummeted since.
I am very sad that poor people are facing huge problems now.